Hey, what up? This your boy Rickey Smiley. So Monique make this video, and I saw the video, and I liked the video because ain't no way in the hell I would have had the nerve to make a video like that, even though I felt that way. I just didn't have the balls to do it or say anything, because nowadays you can't say anything about anything without getting canceled. What up, Nick and Kyria? Love y'all. Everything that Monique said and the way she said it and the way she so kindly articulated that video, I think it was done not from a place of judgment, like she said. I think it was done in a place of love. So I'm not going to talk about the sagging pants and the bonnets and the fights in the airports and the things that I've seen, because I'm a regular traveler. I'm a stand-up comedian, so I travel. But I want to put a spin on what Monique was talking about, this outside of the bonnets. And let me just say, I absolutely agree with her. So I guess a lot of us, we all about to get canceled. But let me say this right here. And I'm gonna just give this analogy. LeBron James, Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant are three of the best players to play the game of basketball. But had those players went out on the court without a coach, without proper training, I don't think they would have been able to accomplish what they were able to accomplish. Johnny Cochran had a teacher. Thurgood Marshall had a teacher. Somebody taught Dr. King as he made it through Morehouse to become one of the greatest civil rights leaders of all time. And the point that I'm making is, whenever you get to a point where nobody can critique you, nobody can say anything to you, then you'll never be able to grow and you'll never be able to get better. And I read a lot of those comments or whatever, and I didn't even care about Monique making a video in a bathrobe, because the message was so damn powerful and so on point. I didn't even notice that she had a bathrobe on, and what difference does it make? It was the message. And I hate to say it, being a traveler and going out into the world and going from city to city and state to state or whatever, there's a lot of things that cause the stigma that's on people of color. That's right, Pastor Bryant. Before you teach, you need a teacher. And whenever we get to a point where we want to cancel somebody and gaslight someone for saying something that is correct, I didn't give a damn if Monique made the video naked. I was more focused on the message, and the message was absolutely correct. And I'm sure there's a lot of women that probably would have put on a bonnet to go to Target or Walmart, or put on a bonnet to go to the airport, that probably watched that video and changed their minds and thought about what she said and the way she said it, because she said it with absolutely love and respect. Now, here's the thing. If you don't agree with what she said, that's fine. But to criticize her for trying to help someone be better, what does that say about you? Because nothing she said in the video was wrong. It wasn't judgmental. It wasn't mean. She called you queens. It was like a coach. These New England Patriots and the Tampa Bay Bucks and the Kansas City Chiefs and the Alabama Crimson Tide, they go through days of hardcore football practice with coaches criticizing them every day. The best chefs in the country went to culinary school and got criticized because the biscuits had too much flour in it or not enough flour in it, or they left the steak on the grill too long, cussing, and it was hell raised in the kitchen. Our band teacher cussed us out for missing notes and playing A flat when it was really A natural, and start over, damn it, get it right, go home and practice, boom, 2, ready, go. And when we get into a place where we criticize someone for only trying to make us better and give us some advice, because here's the thing, Monique is an Oscar award-winning, one of the best to do it. We started out together, and I'm not just saying that because she's my personal friend and sister. You know, just the way she did it, it literally brought tears to my eyes because it was done. It was way more love in the message than it was the critique. It was just a little bit of critique, but it was so much love in the message. She never spoke condescending, and it was a great message. And I'm gonna say this right here, and this is what I'm gonna add to what Monique said. Monique said, preparation meets opportunity. Preparation meets opportunity. If you're a single woman, and I see a lot of bonnets, and I have yet to see an ugly woman with a bonnet on. All of y'all beautiful, and you don't need the bonnet because all of y'all are beautiful. You have your little lashes on. You look dope. If you just go ahead and switch it up a little bit, take the bonnet off, put on a baseball cap, flip it, and pull your baseball cap down, put you on some shades, and still look dope. You probably missed out on the opportunity of having a husband. You probably missed out on the opportunity of getting into a conversation with a business owner. Somebody could have offered you a job that would add some zeros to your income that would have changed your entire life. See, the thing about it is, one thing that Steve taught me and that my granddad taught me or whatever, man, you don't know who you're going to meet. You don't know what God got set up for you, but always be prepared. And back when we was growing up, we had to put on a damn whole suit. I wore a three-piece suit and got on United Airlines and flew to California with my grandmother. So all I'm saying is, when you're in a space where you criticize someone that only trying to make you better, man, that's really not a good space. And if you don't agree with it, then keep it moving. But to criticize someone for just trying to show you love, because when people don't love you, they don't say shit. They let you sit there with a booger in your nose, sit there with food in the corner of your mouth, sit there with green shit in your eyes, and they don't tell you nothing. Hey, go wash your face. Hey, go get some tissue, go blow your nose. That's all she said. She just told you, hey, you got a booger in your nose. Go get some tissue and get your nose clean so you can look presentable. That's all she said. She just asked you kindly, hey, don't walk around with the stuff in your nose. Go ahead and get you some tissue and clean your nose, because you're too beautiful to be walking around with your nose not clean and green stuff in your eye, or go starch in the corner of your mouth. Real talk. So take this video, and if you don't agree with something, man, keep it moving. But don't start to mistreat, shut down, dog out, gaslight the person that's trying to show you some love. Extraordinary people do daily what ordinary people do occasionally. That's from Pastor Kevin Bryant. Extraordinary people do daily what ordinary people do occasionally. Thank you, Pastor Bryant. Enjoy this message. share this message, show Monique some love, and show love to our sisters, and tap them one at a time. Tap them. Let me give you a good example. And I'm gonna shut up after that. I promise I'm gonna say nothing else. I was in Walmart right here on 280 by my house. I was walking through Walmart. There was two sisters. They had bonnets on. They had on jogging pants and a jacket. It was one time they both had bonnets on. They said, "Hey, Rickey Smiley." I said, "Hey, what's up?" I said, "What's up? Give me a hug." "Oh my God, we listen to your morning show. We listen to you every morning. We want to come to karaoke or whatever." I said, "Hey." I said, "All right. I said, come here, let me talk to y'all." I said, "Y'all know damn well." I said, "As beautiful as you are, why you out here at Walmart with a bonnet on?" "Oh, Mr. Smiley, we so sorry. We just had to run in here right quick." I said, "But wait a minute." I said, "Listen, what are the chances of you walking into Walmart, meeting your favorite comedian and your favorite radio personality? We sitting here having a conversation, and this is my first time meeting you, and you met Rickey Smiley, and both of y'all got bonnets on." You know what they said? "Oh, Mr. Smiley, we so sorry. We embarrassed." I said, "Don't be embarrassed." I said, "You too beautiful, Dad. Look at you." I said, millions and millions and millions of dollars walk through Walmart. Somebody might walk up to you and give you a job and set you up for an opportunity that might change your life. You know? So get all of that together and share the video. And I'm saying this with love. But don't criticize the... Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. I got a cookie. Come here. I want y'all to see my granddaughter. Come here. Here. Hot dog. Hot dog. Hot dog. Hot diggity dog. Hot dog. Hot dog. Hot diggity dog. Hot dog. Hot dog. Whoop, there it is. Whoop, there it is. Whoop, shaka laka, shaka laka, shaka laka, shaka, whoop. She love whoop, there it is. All right, y'all, that's all I got to say. Give me a kiss. Come here, give me a kiss. Come here, give me a kiss. Give me a kiss. Come here, give Pop kiss. I love you. Give Pop kiss. Okay. Give me a kiss. Okay, thank you. I love you. I love you. Y'all gonna go?
I think everybody's gonna go.
Okay, here I come. Okay. All right, y'all. Love y'all.
Oh, man, Pastor Haynes.
Yes, sir, Rickey Smiley, the coronation.
Yes, sir. One of my all-time favorites, Pastor Haynes. I know you got a good word this morning.
Oh, it's beautiful, Ricky. I love the name of the song, of course. The coronation always refers to the enthronement of a king, the enthronement of the one who is in control. And so I simply want to let everyone know that when life is going crazy and trying to drive you crazy, God is still in control. You see, there are crazy people who will assault your mental health out there. There are crazy situations that are contradictory and literally make no sense. But when life makes no sense, remember that God is sovereign. And since God is sovereign, the good news is that when life gets you down and knocks you down, please know that God is still up to something. God is up to something. God is moving behind the scenes and resetting the stage for your good and for God's glory, because God is still in control. And since God is in control, please remember that just because life gets you down and knocks you down, it does not mean that God ain't up to something good. God is up to something. So you hold on and hold out, because God is up to something. When life is trying to drive you crazy, this is what will keep you sane, knowing that God is in control. Since God is in control, not only is God good enough to be up to something when life gets you down, but please know this, that in the midst of all that is being said, God is going to have the last word. And since God is going to have the last word, it means that all things are going to end up working together for good to those that love God and are called according to God's purposes. God is going to have the last word. It simply means that when others intend for evil, God is going to bring good out of it, because God is going to have the last word. And so this song always reminds me that God is worthy. I adore God.
Yes,
I love and extol God, because God is sovereign. And since God is King of kings and Lord of lords, when life makes no sense, I know that God is sovereign. And since God is sovereign, life is going to get you down. But I promise you, God is up to something, and God will have the last word. God, we adore you. We extol you forever and ever, because you are in control.
Oh, man, that's why I love you so much. Man, just that word alone, I put tears in your eyes. Ladies and gentlemen, the senior pastor of Friendship West Missionary Baptist Church, Dallas, Texas. Pastor Haynes, let everybody know how you can be reached.
Hey, love you. Thank you, Rickey Smiley. You can follow me on social media. I'm on Twitter and Instagram at FH Unscripted. I'm on Facebook, Frederick D. Haynes, and my YouTube channel is Frederick Haynes.
There it is. Hey, good word this morning. Love that, Pastor Haynes. Love you, man.
Oh, man, thank you. Love you so much. Thank you, Rickey Smiley, for this. We start our day off good.
News headlines,
entertainment, sports. It's the front page on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show, 13 minutes after the hour, y'all. The same as being brought to you by Indeed. That's right. Looking to hire? Indeed will help you speed up the process. They have 135 skill sets to help you find the right candidates faster. Visit Indeed.com/credit. Got your front page right here. Eva, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, everyone, and happy Tuesday. I'm Eva Marcille here with a quick look at your front page news. President Biden will travel to Tulsa, Oklahoma today to mark the 100th anniversary of the Tulsa Race Massacre. Over 300 people were killed in 1921 when a white mob attacked the black neighborhood of Greenwood and burned dozens of city blocks to the ground. Meanwhile, 3 suspects are still at large after a shooting outside of a Miami banquet hall on Sunday that left 2 men dead and 21 other people wounded. Meanwhile, there was also a shooting at a club in Houston that left 2 people dead. An off-duty sheriff's deputy shot and killed the gunman. And also in Texas, the governor of Texas has threatened to withhold the paychecks of lawmakers after the House Democrats staged a last-minute walkout to block the voting of Republican-backed voting restrictions in the state. So we will keep up on that and let you know how that's going. All right, that was a quick look at your front page news. You can follow me on all social media at Eva Marcille Rock T. What's going on in sports?
Already, Eva. NBA playoffs continued last night. Utah takes a 3-1 lead over Memphis. Yes, indeedy, man. Too much Donovan Mitchell. Listen, John Morant is definitely the future, man, but the Grizzlies still need a couple of more pieces. We're going to see how long they can hold on. Philadelphia lose to Washington, man. Washington stays alive to live another day. Bad news for Philly, man. Joel Embiid, their best player, injured his right knee. He's got an MRI today. Uncertain if he's going to be able to return for Game 5, Rick, man. So we'll keep that situation monitored and see what happens on that one. Listen, a few Game 5s tonight. Boston versus Brooklyn. Portland versus Denver, and Lakers in Phoenix. Lakers-Phoenix series is tied up 2 games apiece. That one's getting very interesting game by game. Last but not least, man, number 2 ranked Naomi Osaka withdraws from the French Open. One day after she was fined and threatened for skipping her mandatory media obligations, which pretty much helps promote the sport of tennis. She has been open about suffering from depression, and media sometimes makes her nervous, stressful, gives her anxiety. She says, listen, man, I'm going to take some time away from the court, and mental health is very and extremely important. We talk about that all the time on the show here, and we're going to see what happens. So we're going to keep our prayers right there for Naomi Osaka, and we'll see how long it takes for her to get back to the court. There it is, what I got for sports right about now. Gary with the T. What's up there, Pippin?
All right, y'all. People are whispering and talking about Beyonce and Jay-Z, y'all. It's being reported that Beyonce and Jay-Z may have commissioned the world's most expensive car, y'all. Now, they're saying while Rolls-Royce hasn't confirmed if the celebrity couple are the owners, but they're saying, y'all, that the car manufacturer did unveil its boat tail convertible for an undisclosed client. Now, they're saying the blue vehicle perhaps is a nod to the Carters' daughter, Blue Ivy, and their overall love for the color. Boasts a number of luxury features, including a rear deck with a dinner set, a parasol, a rotating cocktail tables, and a double refrigerator, according to page 6. Now, the price tag, y'all, which hasn't been verified by the company, is said to be only $28 million. Now, they're saying, y'all, in fact, Rolls-Royce specifically described, y'all, the refrigerator's ability to keep the client's favorite vintage Brat, even y'all can help me out with this word. How you pronounce it? Amar de Bricka? The Brickner, that's a drink I know.
Armand de Brianc.
Oh, all right now. All right, baby. Armand de Brianc. Yeah, at precisely 6 degrees. Now, they're saying that Jay-Z recently sold 50% of his stake in Armand de Brianc to Moet Hennessy in February. So congratulations to Jay-Z and Beyonce. I mean, $28 million. When you're rich like that, $28 million, I guess, just not no money, honey, for a car. So congratulations to them, honey. All right, the color today is one of my favorite colors. My color today, guys, Henny. On the high end, you say Henny, and on the low end, you say beautiful amber. That's your color for the day. Brat, what you got coming up in the hot spot?
Coming up next in the hot spot is about to be Black Music Month, and I'm going to tell you all about what TV One is doing. Up next, it's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show. The hot spot.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
So hot
and that's hot.
You can catch me at the hot spot.
It's the BR18.
All right, John Rick's Morning. I don't have it. All right, John Rick's Morning Show. It's time for the hot spot, man. Brought to you by Capital One Venture Card. That's right. Earn unlimited double miles per dollar on every purchase every day. What's in your wallet? Brad, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brat Tat Tat, and this is the hot spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So today kicks off Black Music Month, and TV One is celebrating with original programming and musical performance for the entire month of June. The networks look to shine a light on the music that has led to the soundtrack of our lives. Its original documentary, The Beat Don't Stop, will kick off the month of greatness on June 2nd at 8 p.m., followed by Unsung Drew Hill and Unsung Escape at 10 p.m. Additionally, during Black Music Month, TV One will also feature musical performance such as Alicia Keys live in L.A., Black Star live at VN Jazz Festival, and Gregory Porter live at Nice Jazz Festival. That's what's up. All right, y'all, moving on. A former FBI agent with ties to the Notorious B.I.G.'s 1997 murder case has claimed that the rapper was executed in a hit arranged by Suge Knight, which we all thought anyway, okay? According to retired FBI agent Phil Carson, who worked on the case for 2 years, revealed he's seen sealed documents that confirm that Knight put a hit out on Notorious B.I.G. The hit was allegedly carried out by the Nation of Islam convert Amir Muhammad with the assistance of corrupt Los Angeles police officers. Carson said, all the evidence points to Amir Muhammad. He's the one who pulled the trigger, but there were plenty of others who helped orchestrate it and allowed him to pull the trigger. He added, I had evidence that LAPD officers were involved, and I was shut down by the LAPD and city attorneys inside Los Angeles. Oh, man, how many of us kind of knew that already from watching all the stories?
Oh, yeah. I did.
Yeah.
And man, it was almost clear. They showed this person. You know what I'm saying? They kept showing them. They had drawings of them. They had all the people involved. They had everything. And I think this man mentioned before, Phil Carson, that he was shut down and fired, I believe. So
is the Muhammad guy in jail? Did he ever go to jail or something else?
No, I don't think anything happened to him.
Oh, wow.
I know a lot of people ended up dead after all that Tupac Biggie stuff. A lot of people that were kind of involved on two different sides of the fence. It's just all crazy, and it's just sad that no one has what do you call it? No one has been responsible or been blamed or convicted for killing Biggie.
Yeah, so, well, that's messed up. But now the new generation rappers, man, they be dying every week.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Every week.
Crazy.
And got good records out. Like, I love Pop Smoke music and all these guys, man. I love their music. Big fan. or whatever, because I love hip hop, but a lot of these rappers, man, they be getting killed in these. Yeah. It's crazy now, way crazier than it was then.
So true, so true. Even before they get to come out, they gone. Moving on, y'all. Timberland and Swiss Beats, they went head-to-head in a Versus rematch on Sunday night, and it was crazy. They faced off at Miami's Club Live and dedicated the event to the memory of DMX and Aaliyah. Celebrities like The Baby, Nas, Rick Ross, Fabulous, Busta Rhymes, and many more were on hand watching the battle. Missy Elliott also paid her respects to Swiss and Timberland in a video saying, "First, I want to say congratulations to you, Timberland and Swiss, and thank y'all for creating Versus for us to relive some of the best moments in music." They played collabs with Aaliyah, DMX, Missy, Jay-Z, Beyonce, Justin Timberlake, Nicki Minaj, Drake, Lil Wayne, and more. You know, they have a list of hits, and they're responsible for a lot of songs from the soundtrack of our lives. And last but not least, y'all, shots rang out on Saturday on the set of Boosie's music video in Huntsville, Alabama around 4:30 p.m., resulting in the death, here we go again, of a 20-year-old Randall Strong Jr. Now, Boosie wasn't injured during the incident, but he later tweeted about the shooting. He said, "Ain't nobody trying to kill me in Huntsville. All y'all be happy to spread lies on me. LOL." So on Sunday, the 22-year-old Christopher Kawan Freeman turned himself in and claimed responsibility for the shooting. He is currently in the Madison County Jail on $75,000 bond. We can't even shoot a video, Rick. All right, y'all, that's going to wrap up the hot spot. Lord have mercy. Coming up next, we got Special K with the news that you cannot use. And why don't y'all hit us up for them wake-up calls at 866-9-RICKEY. That's 1-866-9-RICKEY. The time now is 26 minutes before the top of the hour. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
You liar! I believe him, yo. I don't know why, but I do.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show, 12 before the top of the hour, y'all. Special K got news you can't use. What up, K?
Well, here's what's going on. Over the weekend, a video came to my attention that has gone viral, apparently. And they're calling it the Boo-Hoo Karen video. Now, apparently this white woman had a meltdown in the airport. And when I watched it, it stoked up some feelings in me that I said, you know what? I just got to expand and expound on this first opportunity I get. And I want y'all to hear it. Listen to it real quick.
He threw me to the ground! My name is Terry Ann Booth. I'm the manager of the airport here.
That's not
Who saw him choking? Who saw him choke me to the ground? Who saw me?
I saw you run through the door when you weren't supposed to. And I saw him push you out the door.
You deserve it.
I'm pretty sure you're mistaken.
In a dress!
Boo-hoo. Boo-hoo.
Boo-hoo! You off! Not helping. Not helping. I want the manager of the airport here!
Okay,
so what was the deal with that?
Yeah, first of all, here's the deal. The deal is Karen apparently was mistreated in some way by the airport employee, so she said, that she got thrown down and choked out. Well, first of all, Karen is a big burly woman. Ain't nobody threw her down and choked her out. You want to talk about getting choked out? Talk to George Floyd. Talk to Eric Garner. See, Karen, we don't care about your feelings. We got ZFTG. The first word is zero. The last word is give about your feelings. All right? You got off the plane because you felt slighted or she felt disrespected in some kind of way. We've all seen this, where they feel like something didn't go our way, something didn't happen exactly the way you wanted it. I don't know, maybe you got a middle seat and you thought you didn't deserve a middle seat, but B and E is always middle seats. You should have checked your ticket before you got your big burly ass on the plane. Anyway, nobody threw you down, nobody choked you out, and there was no witnesses to support what she was saying. But guess what? Karen, welcome to our world, where there's a lot of things that don't go our way. We don't get to scream and yell and cuss everybody out about it, because guess what? We get thrown down for real. We get choked out for real. We get shot. All right? So...
and she wasn't wearing a mask, though. You do know that's why she got in trouble. She was at an airport, and federal regulations require you wear a mask, vaccinated or not. It's the discretion of the airline.
Right. And once again, it's called entitlement and feeling like the rules don't apply to you because, you are who you are. You look how you look, and I shouldn't have to go by the rules that everybody else had to go by. But guess what? You did have to. and you're just mad. You're just walking around mad. You're still mad from the November election, probably because the old white man you love got replaced by another old white man that you don't love. So calm down. You still got an old white man in there, and Trump is not coming back. I don't care what y'all say. Michelle Obama's still finer and smarter and sexier than Melania Trump. I don't care what y'all say. Deal with that. And we don't care about your feelings, Karen. So go somewhere, sit down, shut up. And I just wish I had been there because I would have laughed in her face to the point where she would have probably threw me down and choked me out. Anyway, I just need to get that off my chest.
Y'all give it up for Special K, y'all. More Rickey Smiley Morning Show coming up.
What drawers should I wear today? Oh, what drawers should I wear today? Should I wear my granny panties or should I wear a thong? What drawers should I wear today? One more time. What drawers should I wear today? Oh, what drawers should I wear today? Wear my granny panties or should I wear a thong? Again. Should I wear my granny panties or should I wear a thong? Should I wear my granny panties or should I wear a thong? What drawers should I wear today?
Great song.
Hold it. He's half man, half woman. It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
What up, Gary?
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Tuesday, a beautiful day in the neighborhood, and here's what's happening in celebrity news. T.I., y'all, they say, took to social media yesterday to respond to Mr. Brina Peterson's apology demand. Now, they're saying, as previously reported, Ms. Peterson, y'all, accused T.I. of once holding a gun to her head. Now, they're saying from there, several women, y'all, started accusing T.I. and his beautiful wife, Tiny, of drugging, kidnapping, and sexual assault. While the Harrises have denied this. Now, Peterson said in the interview, "Tell the truth about me. Tell the truth about what you did to me and apologize. I'm gone," she said. She said, "I don't want one dime. I don't want one dime." So T.I. responded, y'all, with a post that included a photo of himself, Neo, Kevin Hart, and Dave Chappelle laughing hysterically, y'all, along with the caption, "An apology." And then they had a laughing emoji, and in Drake's voice, they said, What's it come to? And that was that. He's not apologizing. So we feel bad for her, but she's not going to get that apology no time this year. So let's keep her lifted up in our prayers, y'all. All right, moving on in other celebrity news, y'all. Y'all remember Judge Joe Brown? Is he?
Yes, I love Judge Joe.
Yeah, is he kind of getting senile? Because people wonder he's going to be sued, y'all. Now, they were saying, honey, during a live stream with Kwame Brown, y'all, recently, they're saying, y'all, that Judge Joe Brown threw some shots, honey, at Lizzo and Cardi B. And a lot of people say he might be sued. Now, they're saying while discussing the way sexuality is marketed to children, he said, all right, I'm straight, I'm heterosexual. But when I see Lizzo, the lizard hippo, with her bare, fat, flabby butt, he didn't use butt, trying to twerk in public, he said, looking like a damn harlot in front of children. He said, see, that's not right. Then he went on to say, y'all, when I look at Cardi B, who is a street-walking whore who brags about how she used to drug her tricks so she could rob them, he said that kind of thing put us up in an exemplar heterosexuality. What?
Gary, I watched that whole video over the weekend, and Judge Joe Brown went in. I mean, he went all the way in.
Why?
You want to talk about no F's to give?
You low-down scoundrels out here turking and doing all that things, and what's the matter with you with your low-down self?
You got to watch the whole thing to get the context of it, but he did say some pretty ugly things about some folks, but it was a lot.
Can he be sued? I mean,
no, he was giving his opinion. You can't be sued for your opinion. I mean, it might not be nice, but you can't be sued for giving your opinion about
dragged
something.
probably, but he's so old, he don't care.
But he don't care.
He don't be on social media. He don't know how to work it.
I mean, he was on Kwame Brown's podcast, and he was just going in about stuff.
Oh my!
He might have had some bourbon before or something, you know.
Something. My Lord, but I know he do all those commercials for that attorney, but Lord Jesus.
He said some very controversial things.
Well, we're going to keep him lifted in prayer, y'all, because Lizzo is a star as well as Cardi B. So we're going to see how that happens. And in my final story, y'all, let's continue to pray, y'all, for the Underwoods. I don't know if y'all heard the shocking news, but according to Page 6, y'all, actor Blair Underwood and his beautiful wife, Desiree DaCosta, are getting divorced after 27 years of marriage,
Gary?
y'all. Oh, yes, baby. They divorced. And you never hear nothing about Blair Underwood. But
Never.
Yep, now they're saying the couple said in a joint statement, after a tremendous amount of thought, prayer, and work on ourselves individually and collectively, we have come to the conclusion to end our marriage that began 27 years ago. He said this has been truly faithful and a beautiful journey. And he also said our proudest achievements are our 3 incredible children, 3 souls to which God entrusted us. He said we will continue to be the best of friends and co-parents and have the utmost respect for one another as we embark upon this new chapter of our lives separately. And the statement includes, we thank you all for your support throughout the years, and we humbly ask for privacy and understanding during this new season of change.
If you're going to do it, that's how you do it.
That's 27 years. What's happening with these celebrities? They all divorcing in their 20 years.
Did somebody cheat?
Well, I'm sure he probably did.
Wait a minute, why you sure about that? Ain't nobody ever said nothing about him cheating. How you just gonna assume that?
Well, but I mean, after 27 years, Desiree, honey, she probably sat there and raised them 3 children, honey. I'm sure.
Now that man just asked you to respect his privacy. That's exactly what he just asked.
Maybe they just grew apart and they just decided that they want to go on their separate ways.
How do you grow apart?
If you've never been there, you wouldn't understand it. But
together.
I'm saying it happens.
Yeah.
It happens, and it don't mean either one of them did anything bad or wrong. They just grew apart.
The preach K?
You know?
Yeah.
I mean, it happens. It's part of life.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
maybe nobody's guilty in this situation.
Well, we just gonna pray. I love Desiree. And Blair was a good actor, too, so we just gonna see how that turn out. So bless their spirits, y'all. All right, the color today, honey, is Henny. On the high end, you say Henny, and on the low end, you say beautiful amber, y'all. That's your color for today. Brad, are you familiar?
Hennessy, absolutely.
All right, Rick Smiley Morning Show. Hey, the time right now is 24 minutes after the hour. Get at me, 866-9-RICKEY. Here we go.
Wake up, wake up, wake up. It's time to get yourself together. Cause he woke you up this morning, slid you in your house shoes, go and be better. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Encourage each other and be productive. The Rickey Smiley Morning Show, wanna know where you calling from, so come on and tell us and just wake up.
My name's Hannah Walker. I live in Georgia, Sylvester, Georgia. I just wanted to say wake up, wake up, wake up.
People in Chicago in here and all the other states, and to my sister, my nephew, the rest of my family, wake up, wake up, wake up. Wake up and pray and read the word.
Oh, yeah. Crazy Chief, OKC, Crazy Chief, Crazy Chief. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Thanks, Tony, man. Wake up and tell the word, man. Wake up, wake up, wake up, big.
Hey, it's Felicia in the 561 telling all of Palm Beach County to wake up, wake up, wake up. Y'all have a blessed day.
On your radio, it's a whole gang of cities tuned in. Hey, what's yours? Cause we gon' let them know. Let them know who Charleston, wake up. Baton Rouge, wake up. Tallahassee said, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. Montgomery, wake up. Columbus, wake up. And Albany, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up.
I appreciate it, Brat.
You're welcome, Ricky.
Hey. All right, today is June the 1st. It's National Say Something Nice Day. That's right, man. It is a day to set aside to use kind words and lift up your family members, co-workers, and acquaintances. And you benefit too. According to studies, there are health benefits you receive when you lift others up instead of tearing them down. And a backhanded compliment is better than no compliment at all. So saying things like, you look great on somebody your age is okay, if you have good intentions. So let's try, y'all. So in honor of National Say Something Nice Day, we'll go around the room and say something nice about each person on the morning show. I don't know where to start with that one. Go, Gary.
Oh, hell, Ricky, ladies first.
Oh, there you go, Gary. There you go. That's why we called on you.
Oh, you all are so beautiful and happy Memorial Day. Ricky, you're a jewel. Brad, you're a jewel. Special K, you're a jewel. Roxy,
Can't say the
you're a
same
jewel,
thing
and
about
Eva,
everybody.
Right.
Yeah, all are jewels. I mean, Donna Ross always said everybody's so beautiful. So you all are so beautiful.
Which
That was
jewel
a cop
are
out.
we?
Whichever jewel y'all want to be, honey. I mean, Rick, I'm gonna give you a damn prune. You're a prune jewel.
Well, happy Memorial Day. Enjoy these jewels.
Don't say that.
I'll say something nice about Gary. Gary, the last time I saw you, you had on an outfit that was not nearly as ugly as most of the outfits you wear. It was actually less ugly than a lot of the things I've seen you wearing previously. So, you know.
Now that's a real backhanded compliment.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't nice, but it was less ugly than what I was expecting.
Coming from somebody that dressed from Forever 21, but anyway.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
wow. Not
well, I got a
okay,
compliment.
ladies, say something nice.
I have a compliment for Special K. I really like how your hair is filling in the middle there. I have definitely noticed a difference. I don't know if it's the pandemic or what's going on, but the middle of your head definitely looks a lot better. So congratulations, brother, whatever it is you're doing. You're looking good. Looking a little more filled in there, you know?
Oh,
thank you.
Damn.
I appreciate that. That was sweet.
You're welcome. Oh, man. Oh, man. Special K, I appreciate
Why me again?
He said,
It's okay.
not me again.
All right.
Well, you better learn how to roast, K. You better go on wild and out.
Why I gotta be complimented again?
I mean, I don't know. It's to say something nice day.
I know, it's to say something nice about somebody else.
See, now because you're trying to tell me what to do, now I'm really going to tell you how I feel.
That was aggressive.
I really appreciate all your hilarious jokes every single morning. They just make my morning. I mean, I laugh so hard when the mic ain't
You a
under my
damn lie.
stomach. I appreciate you, Kay, for real. And that news, I absolutely cannot use it. So I really appreciate it.
I appreciate that. Thank you, Brat.
You're welcome, babe. Anytime.
All right, just more Rickey Smiley Party Show coming up. Black Tony, what's up?
Hey, Shawty, you gonna learn to answer your phone on the weekend when I call you on the weekend.
Bro, you don't be wanting nothing.
Shawty, but most folks, when you a boss or somebody trying to call you on the weekend, you answer the phone because that means they probably not going to be to work on Monday because something going on.
Black Tony, don't nobody want to be dealing with all those problems you got. We have problems.
I ain't got no problem in money, Shawty. I ain't got now.
Why you ain't at work?
Not now,
probably. Why aren't you at work?
So don't get it twisted, cuz I'm trying to get me a new job. So that's what I was trying to call you and tell you. I got an email on Friday. So I printed it out and read, and I'm looking at it right now. Because they hit me up on Instagram.
Oh, so you resigned? Black Tony, you resigning?
Nah, what I'm telling you is you going to have to step your game up. Because guess what? Shout out these folks want me to come and be they said, Dear Black Tony, he hit me up on Instagram, told me to give him my email address. It's a white man, shouted, so you know he ain't lying. He said he the vice president of the whole company, and they gonna flew me out this week to come and do commercial for them and be the spokesperson for their whole company, shouted. He said, Black Tony, you is the most talented person on the whole Rickey Smiley Morning Show. All the rest of them ain't nothing compared to you because your work is so good. We've been watching you for a long time, and we want you to come and be the spokesperson for our whole company.
The hell they been watching because you ain't came to work and how many years Rock you keeping record?
They're going to pay me 250 rats. And guess what?
They gonna pay you what?
This is a real company, shouting.
They gonna pay you what?
It's serving merchandise. He says it's a store called Serving Merchandise. They're going to bring me up, and I'm going to be the whole spokesperson for the whole company.
Black Tony.
Now, what you going to do, Shawty?
That company ain't in business no more, man.
Why you hating, Shawty? Why you hating on?
Good luck with Service Merchandise.
They said we going to flew you up.
I know a church in Memphis that used to be a Service Merchandise. Now they're a whole ministry.
What you talking about? They out of business.
A lot of ministers buying up them old Service Merchandise.
Yeah, boy.
They having church in there.
They did have a dope layaway plan, though, boy.
Y'all some haters. I can't stand y'all. Good lord.
I'm trying to tell y'all, don't worry about what people say about you. They're going to try to belittle you. They're going to try to cellulize your name. They're going to try to sabotage you. They're going to just try to do anything they're trying to do to destroy you.
Hey, my friend brother Roland texted me. He said he pulled over on Highway 20. Hey, Roland, I know you listen to the radio this morning. Hey, Dog Team, every time you text me, I'm going to play it. I put that on the shield, bro. that one for you, Dog. Dog Team, that one for the Q's this morning. You better take that. She right, but she ain't right. Let's go.
Hold it. Half man, half woman. It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the teeth. It's Gary, baby.
All right, 5 minutes after the hour, y'all. Rickey Smiley Morning Show. This segment is being brought to you by
Macy's. Tune in each week to the Undressing Room podcast, presented by Macy's, with hosts me, Eva Marcille, L'Oreal, and Dominique the Diva. We are 3 powerhouse women who are not afraid to speak our mind. Available wherever you listen to podcasts. Hey, Gary.
Good morning, Eva. Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Tuesday, a beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. Everybody's talking, y'all, about the former Disney star, Miss Raven-Symoné, y'all. She announced, honey, a major 28-pound weight loss, y'all. Now, they're saying, y'all, that the 35-year-old wrote on social media, she said, quote, I got a whole different face going on. Like, honey, it's a whole pounds down journey, unquote. And people saying she's looking amazing, but some people saying, oh, she passed by Dr. Nip Tuck, honey. She ain't lost no weight, honey. But I know doggone well she lost weight. Did she lose weight, Brat? Because there was no plastic surgery.
She's been on a journey. Her and her new wife have been on a weight loss journey. She's been eating super healthy, and she's been documenting it. So I definitely believe it's a natural weight loss.
Yeah, but you don't think, though, I mean, because your face... Because some people that lose weight in their face look like death. And I mean, if she's raving about her face and stuff, that and not looking that bad at the weight loss, she had that much weight in her face? Or did the weight just come from everywhere?
I mean, it
else?
happens like that. Have you noticed that, Ricky, like when someone loses weight, you can tell first, sometimes you can tell in the face. Like when I drop weight from being pregnant, my face is swollen first. So a lot of times you can tell a person's weight loss by looking at their face.
Yes. Who you talking about, Gary?
I'm Raven-Symoné, you know, from one of Brad's good friends, honey, from Olivia from the Cosby Show.
Yeah, I mean, she looked fine to me. I didn't notice anything.
Me neither, but she said she lost 35 pounds, and she said she got a whole new face, so I was wondering if Brad probably talked to her.
No, she hasn't had surgery, Gary.
She hadn't? Okay, she lost weight. Okay. All right. Moving on, y'all. In other celebrity news, y'all, while they're raving, honey, people are raving Portia Williams, y'all, baby. It's being reported, y'all, that Portia revealed, y'all, that she tattooed her fiance Simon Guguardio name, honey, his middle name on her neck, y'all. She talked about it on Dish Nation. She said, quote, I got a tattoo, and I think it's a great way, honey, listen, y'all, to show you love someone. I got my fiance's middle name tattooed on my neck. She also said it's a beautiful way, y'all, to show you love somebody. She said it's sweet. And that's what people got to realize. That's the new way. People need to tattoo their fiance or boyfriend, girlfriend name on them, because that symbolizes you love them. Ricky, would you not tattoo somebody's name on your body somewhere to symbolize that you love them?
Here you go. You're trying to do the psychology. Don't fall for it, Ricky. He already know you don't do tattoos like that. And he already know he don't do tattoos. So he talking about Ricky.
I do have one. And I shouldn't have got it out feeling good, thinking I'm in love that night. She got one. And I got one, but she went and got hers covered up, and I'm stuck with it because it hurt just as bad.
Matching ones?
It hurt. No, she had my name on her arm, and I got her name on my arm. But I'm trying to. I went to get it took off, but the laser hurt just as worse as the tattoo.
Yeah.
So now I'm gonna go down here to the frat house and get a Omega brand put on there. Get 2 Q brands put on there. Go get them 50 hits.
That looked like it hurt worse because
tattoos hurt worse than the hits.
But the tattoos,
Ricky,
it's like a brand when they brand a horse and you got that big brand.
I've had both of them. Both of them. The hits last 1 second. The tattoo you laying on the table.
Heal. Don't they scab?
Yeah, it don't hurt at all. It didn't bother me, and I wasn't drunk when I got my hits. So I'm finna try to cover up both of these. I'm finna get 2 right here on my arm. 2, probably get some. My skin don't kilo it up like the other Qs, but I'm about to get 2 hits to cover this up because we ain't together no more. Our kid's grown. I'm still walking around here with her damn name on my arm and stuff. Now I'm sitting next to my girl in the movies and stuff, sitting in the movies backwards.
You
fixing
the back?
I'm in the.
do everything backwards.
Oh, come on, get on this side.
Yeah, because if she sit on my right side, I'd have to sit in that backwards like, my stomach is to the back of the chair, and I'm trying to look back to keep her from seeing the tattoo.
Okay.
Going through too much stuff.
You watch that movie like you got a car in reverse.
Right.
So, Brad, don't you
She's
have
like,
Judy name?
why when I'm on top of you, you always got your arm thrown back behind your head?
Okay. Brad, don't you have Judy name tattooed in your mid-thigh? Don't you have a tattoo?
No, I don't, Gary. Have you seen my
Gary,
mid-thigh? Of
damn.
course you
No, I
have.
didn't know. I thought she did. I thought
my mid-thigh?
You
Really?
asking us about our tattoo.
that
You got
is
Booty
personal,
Eating James tattoo on your shoulder. You don't have B on one butt cheek and E on the other one.
James meets up in the middle.
Yes, sir. You know he got Booty Eating James tattoo.
Okay, yeah. All right. Moving on. Let me see my boy, hush. The color. Oh, whatever. Lil Lot.
No. You want to talk about everybody else?
B.E. James. I got that tattoo. It said B.E.J. B.E.J. B.E.J.
Got him.
That's what you get, Gary.
You might as well get a color.
The color today is Henny. On the high end, you say Henny, and on the low end, just say Beautiful Amber. That's your color.
More Rickey Smiley Morning Show coming up.
The Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
It's the front page news.
It's what's trending now.
All right, award-winning actress and comedian Monique posted a video on Instagram that stirred up the great debate about hair bonnets and do-rags. Monique says that she was surprised by the number of women that she saw in the Atlanta airport wearing hair bonnets. She left out Miami. When she saw women at Atlanta airports wearing hair bonnets, head scarves, slippers, and even pajamas, and wonders when we lost pride in being presentable when we leave the house. Here's a clip.
So yesterday, I was in the airport in Atlanta, and as we began to walk through the airport, I saw so many of our young sisters in head bonnets, scarves, slippers, pajamas, blankets wrapped around them, and this is how they're showing up to the airport. I've been seeing sisters showing up with these bonnets and headscarves and their slippers. And the question that I'm having to you, my sweet babies, when did we lose pride in representing ourselves? When did we step away of let me make sure I'm presentable when I leave my home, so that if I'm out in the street, I look like I have pride in myself? And I'm not saying no full face of makeup. I'm not saying no full front lace frontal. I'm not saying none of that. All I'm saying is, could you please comb your hair? And if you don't want to comb your hair, they got enough out here now, baby, where you can style yourself up and look like you have pride. I'm not saying you don't have pride, but the representation that you're showing, someone would have to ask you to know that you had it. Represent you with pride, my babies. And that may be a part of us helping our community. Because if you look like you don't give a damn, how you going to be treated? And queens don't walk around with bonnets and headscarves and slippers and pajamas. That's for the house. When you go outside, represent you, baby, like you are worthy and you deserve the title of Hey Queen.
Now, first of all, she had the kahunas, because I swear it and I'm just saying personally, it throws me off a little bit. And I'm not coming from a place of judgment. Maybe I'm, no. Let me.
Don't apologize.
I'm not gonna be. Thank you. I'm not gonna apologize for being raised correctly by my grandparents. But here's the problem. Here's the problem. The problem is when you get to a point where you can't be critiqued by anyone, then you're really lost, because you don't know what to do. If you're in your 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, whatever age you are, and you can't be critiqued without gaslighting the one that's doing the critique, because Michael Jordan and LeBron, and Kobe, 3 of the greatest to play the game, but they had a coach. And they would not have won what they won without a coach. And guess what their coach had? A coach.
Okay.
Their coaches had coaches. And whenever you get to a point where you position people that they cannot say anything to you about anything, then we are totally lost. You know what I'm saying? And she used keywords. She said queens. She said babies. She said auntie. And it came from a place of love. And, you know, and then I saw people on Shade Room in the comments talking about how you going to make a public speech and you got a bad. Well, she was in the comforts of a hotel room. You know, she wasn't out in public. And,
but her hair was nice, Ricky.
Yes, no, they're talking about her bathrobe. They were talking about her bathrobe. But the thing about it is the speech was big. She could have did the video naked for all I care, because the speech, the speech was that powerful. To no matter what she had on, and if she had a damn bonnet on herself, the words and what she spoke, it came from such a genuine, it was heartfelt, it was sincere, and I just hope that some people would take heed to it and not be offended. I ran into 2 young ladies at Walmart that had bonnets on, and they were just so excited to see me, and I just gave them a big old hug. And, try to give them a little bit of love with followed by a little bit of positive reinforcement. And I put them to the side and said, hey, listen. I said, y'all love me? They said, yes, we love you. We listen to you every morning. I said, I love y'all too. And I love you enough to tell you, don't bring your ass back. If I see y'all again with bonnets on in Walmart, I got serious with them. They said, what? I said, if I see you in Walmart with bonnets on again, I said, listen, what are the odds that you was going to run into Rickey Smiley, quote unquote? Quote unquote, I'm a public figure. I'm a famous comedian. I'm in the top 20. I'm damn good.
You up there, Rick. You up there.
So if what are the odds?
Yeah.
What are the odds of you running into Rickey Smiley, your favorite comedian radio personality at Walmart? They said, and they were like 21, 23. They said, man, it was like, sir, we apologize. You're absolutely right. I said, here's my number. Here's some tickets to karaoke. I want to see you out of those bundles. I want to see you looking good. Food and drinks on me. I love y'all. I'll see y'all at karaoke tomorrow night. They said, yes, sir. Yes, sir. I said, I want to see you looking your best. And same thing with a guy that played basketball for the University of Texas. University of Texas, and I'm looking at his underwear going up the escalator in Atlanta airport. And I said, you play basketball for the Texas where Kevin Durant came, Texas Longhorn? He said, yes, sir. I said, well, why am I looking at your underwear going up the escalator? He said, oh, sir, I don't have a belt. I took my belt off immediately and gave it to him. Put it on now. Because if you're going to sag your pants like that, then take the jacket off. That's not a representation of University of Texas basketball program.
That is the point. The representation, Ricky.
Absolutely.
That right there is the exact point. And that's what our grandparents taught us. You know, we had our Sunday's best, your good clothes. You know, you had your play clothes and your good clothes. And our parents didn't play about us walking out the house and not representing this last name properly. And where that got lost in the last 20 years, I think that's what Monique was speaking to. And the same thing you're speaking to is representing us as a people, as a family, as a community. We used to take pride in that. We used to walk out dripping, but nowadays we're walking out in the same thing we slept in. And
we got to push
confusing.
it back. We cannot.
But that's
just
become the fashion statement now, is to look like you're not trying to look good. That's the look that
a bonnet
and the stigma that it creates, because here we are educated. You don't even have to be educated. Good home training. You don't have to go to college to have good home training, because when it comes to the educated and people that got good home training, I have a good vibe, you know, with people like that, because people just operate, you know, in a certain manner. And I'm not coming from a place of judgment either. But millions of dollars walking through Miami and Atlanta airport, in Baltimore International Airport, in Reagan Airport, in DFW Airport, in O'Hare, in Midway, millions of dollars. You don't know who you gonna meet or whatever. Preparation meets opportunities. Let's go to the phone. Good morning.
Well, I think that Monique is right. Take that mess off y'all head, that big overgrown trash bag, Go get y'all some real clothes. Stop coming out looking like that. We can't even properly holler at you because you look like somebody's old leg grandma. We sick of it.
I am so tired of seeing bonnets and do-rags in public. I need people to be presentable in public and stop looking ratchet. We are not a ratchet people. I'm tired of ratchetness, and Monique was polite. Her other rants have been crazy. This one, I agree with her 100%. There's nothing wrong with decency.
Man, look. You need to, get your hair straight before you leave the house. I'm tired of seeing all these bonnets out. They don't be matching what you got on, and they stink. Y'all don't wash them bonnets, man. What's the problem with it? Real talk. Make sure you got your hair did.
The place in time for that is inside your house, inside your bedroom. I always say do not walk past the front door with your pajamas, bonnet, or slippers on. I tell my daughter all the time, don't even go to the mailbox. Don't walk out my door with no bonnet on your head.
Wow.
There you go.
Wow.
How do you agree?
Yeah. It's just time for decency, because sometimes I think we take things too far, and you just cannot allow this council generation to train you and to condition you not to say anything to them or say anything about anything. And that's what's happening. Yeah. We are starting to become conditioned not to say anything about anything, because yes, it might not be your business, but it affect you, because when you're trying to blend in with other races, Asian people don't do it. The Nigerians walk around looking beautiful, looking like the queens that they are.
Come on, Rick.
The Iranians or whatever, in different ones or whatever. Why are we on the only race of people to doing stuff like that? And then we ain't gonna just do the women, the men too. Walking through Atlanta airport, sitting over there, your pants pulled all the way down for what?
And with tank tops on in public.
It's that do-rag, because it's as bad as a bonnet.
Right.
It stinks also, and you need that at home. If your waves aren't there, then they're not going to be there.
Okay.
Yeah, that used to be a trend back in the day, but the trend has passed. It was
and a tank top is not a shirt.
No, we couldn't.
Yeah. It's called an undergarment.
Yeah.
Now, if that tank top don't say Chicago Bulls or Utah Jazz or Miami Heat,
there you go.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Or Atlanta Hawks, Falcons, same thing. I think they use the same players on both teams. or Dallas Mavericks. If it don't say one, you don't wear it. And I don't care. Here's the thing, and I'm not trying to tell nobody how to be. I'm just telling y'all, young adults, to teach your kids this, man, don't. You don't have to bring the hood everywhere. I dare you to be different. I dare you to be unique. I dare you to be classic. I'm gonna post a picture of my grandparents at the club in the 50s. I'm gonna post that picture of my grandparents and show you how our ancestors used to get down. Man, we are black, we are beautiful, and we are proud. And let's just take pride in ourselves, because you don't know who you're going to meet, man. Somebody give you a business card that'll add a couple of zeros to your income.
Wow.
Telling you, man, sit down and listen to folks. Man, one day, I'm going to sit down and have this conversation with y'all on the air. Kim, make a note of this. And I'm going to tell y'all how one critique changed my life. And I had a real big fight with a mentor. And I didn't really fight, but I was just pushing back a little bit. Because, I'm proud. I have my little ego. But, man, when I tell you I got put in check and it paid off because I listened. So I'll tell y'all about that one day this week. We're going to fit it into the schedule. And I really want you to listen to it, because it really changed my life. All right, y'all. It's Rickey Smiley the Morning Show. All right, y'all. Rickey Smiley the Morning Show. Hey, Jeff, man, listen. Good morning, bro.
What's up, man? How you feeling?
Man, I'm blessed, man. Happy to have you this morning. I know you got 3 things you need to know. It's been a long weekend.
You know what? I am excited about my sister, Naomi Osaka.
Yeah.
And I'm excited for a couple of reasons. One, we saw her decide in a real way to just say to hell with everybody else. And we heard her last week say that she wasn't going to do press. She was worried about her mental health. And as a result, she was going to say, listen, I'm willing to pay the fine not to do press. And then when they fined her, she just said, I'm out. And I think there was an incredible lesson in that. Number one was she understands that this is her livelihood, but even her livelihood doesn't mean as much as her peace.
Right.
And we just don't see that a lot, because so many of us are in a place where we've told ourselves that our livelihood is more important than anything else, and so we deal with unnecessary stress, we deal with unhealthy situations in order to just get a check. And listen, some will say this is privilege because she has the ability to do that, but you and I both know there are people who are incredibly privileged that still don't put their peace over their paper. And so I'm excited that she's even modeling that. The second thing is she's clearly stating that there's nothing more important than her knowing herself well enough to know what she needs. And how many of us, Rick, are in situations, relationships, otherwise, where we will deny what we need in order to create peace for other people?
Right.
Versus be gangster about what we need to ensure that other people have the ability to respond to what creates peace for us. And then last but not least, brother, we got to just put it all on the line, and we don't have to be mad about it. I never saw her get an attitude. I never saw her be aggressive. I never saw her be angry. She simply said, here's what it is, I'm out. And how many of us would be in a better place if we didn't blow up at folks, if we didn't wait to the last minute, if we were so committed to this every day that we could be in a place of peace even when we say, hey, I need more peace. And so those are three things I got for you, Rick, that if we would just use Naomi as an example of putting our peace before paper, that we would make sure that there's no situation that's more important than our peace, and that we don't have to be angry or blow up, that if we invest in this daily, we'll have it. Y'all can hear me at Jeff Nation on all social media. Brother, always appreciate you. Man, it was so good to see you last week. I'm still on the high.
Bruh, let me tell you something, Jeff. Thank you for my dad bag. I need everybody that's listening to the radio right now to, if you got all you young fathers out here, you really need this bag. This bag comes complete with a damn thing where you can lay out and change your baby's diaper. He got a leather dad bag with all these wonderful compartments in it, Jeff. And the message that's on the inside of the bag, Jeff, let everybody know how because that's the best Father's Day gift ever.
Super dope.
I swear it's
super dope.
I love it, and I take it everywhere.
Man, it's called the Journey bag, and I tell you what, brother, on Thursday we'll talk about it.
Okay, Thursday? All right, Jeff, do your whole three things about the bag, and I want you to read what's on the inside of the box and the bag.
I'll do that, brother.
There it is, man. Jeff Johnson, y'all. More Rickey Smiley Morning Show coming up. Out to all of my beautiful incense burning, natural wearing, nose pierced, tongue pierced, lip pierced, tattooed. Oh, y'all so sexy. Man, when I tell y'all I love the internet, man, if you listen to that whole album in the evening time after you put the kids to bed with a glass of wine, if you don't download anything else, if you don't have the internet and foreign exchange in your music collection, you don't even know. Did we have any phone calls? Man, listen, I'm telling you, man, I absolutely love the internet. Any other internet fans?
Come on, man.
Huge. Under Control is my favorite, the internet song. Yes. Oh, my gosh.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I should have played that one because I love that song, too.
We got all week, Rick.
Yeah, man, we going to tap on foreign exchange tomorrow. Erykah Badu got a song called Bandy Bandy that y'all ain't never heard that she made with this artist from Africa named Zap Mama. And it's like my kids' favorite song because they grew up on the song. It's an old song, but you know, everybody think that Erykah only made Call Tyrone and a couple other songs. But if you have not heard Bandy Bandy, when Erykah Badu did this duo with Zap Mama, this lady named Frances J that make neo soul mixtapes in Dallas turned me on to all of this music, man. So I got I can't think of the name of the other artist, male artist. It's just a lot of good music out here that did not get radio play. That's the bomb. And if you don't do nothing but just download the internet and play it, I promise you, if you have a music bone in your body, You would absolutely love it. I played it between the internet, foreign exchange. What's my guy name that does neo? He do these neo soul concerts all the time. Damn, I can't think of his name. Got good music, man, and I just play it all the time. But my girl Frances J, you can follow Frances J on Facebook. She will turn you on to so many artists that's out there that sell out all over the country. They got a big underground following, and everywhere they perform, they sell out everywhere. So Frances J, she's from Dallas, Texas. She always put me on to new neo soul artists. You can hit her up on Facebook, man. She be doing these little videos and introducing these new artists and interviewing them or whatever. She's just great. I just love that she turned me on to this music, and it's just absolutely wonderful. So y'all make sure y'all check out the internet, man. It's Afrocentric Sexy Chick Week. Songs that stay in your head all day. I love them chicks, man. That's right, chick. Let the hair up under your arm grow out. Don't cut it. That's right, man.
Oh.
It's Wolf Monkey Week right here. Songs that'll stay in your head all day. Mr. Thomas, leave the door open.
Yes, sir. La 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 la. Yeah. Come through. Yeah. Leave it open.
Mr. Thomas, you love that song. You requested that.
I requested that. I mean, that song right there it really just does make me so happy, man. I'm telling you, remind me of my good friend Maestro Powell down at Wabasso, Florida. We used to take turns into the airport, line them up.
You love your good friend Maestro Powell, man. He does a gospel show on 99 Jams on Sunday morning.
Yes, sir. Down 99 Jams, WEDR, down in Miami. Yes, sir.
Mr. Thomas, so you was down in the Miami area Memorial Day weekend, and talk about the kids and some of the things that you saw when you was down there that had you so disappointed that you had to call in this morning.
I had to call in. Man, Ricky, I'm telling you, I'm down in Miami. Me and Maestro, we gonna go on the pier and start fishing on the pier.
What was you driving, Mr. Thomas?
What we were driving? We was 1985 Buick. It's still running good.
Yeah. What kind of air freshener? What kind of air freshener you had? What kind of air freshener you had in there?
Okay, so we had black ice. Okay, so I had pine tree. I had brand new car. I put it all together. It's a nice little
brand new car. That's actually probably a good mix.
Black ice, pine tree, and we had brand new car, new leather seats. Put it all
That's
together.
that blue one.
Yeah. That was it.
What kind of cologne y'all was rocking? Cause the chickadees was out there.
Those chickadees and those young sexy sarsaparillas was all on us. Couldn't keep them off. So I had my juke, okay, and Maestro had on his Lagerfield. I didn't know they had lotion, so he put the Lagerfield lotion on. Then he sprayed Lagerfield cologne spray. UD Toilet. UD Toilet. All on it.
I think that's how you say it too.
Now, Mr. Thomas, what did Maestro have on? What kind of outfit he had on, Mr. Thomas?
Yeah, Maestro had on these slacks. I don't know what I think because he got the paper cut. He put the crease in there so deep, so tight, so cool. He had on these little 501s. I don't know if they were 501s or the same old ones from Wabasso, but I'm telling you, them jeans there, they was dark blue, right? And then he had on this old, they call it a Cuban shirt, the little linen shirt to go over with the collar. I like
That's the fit. That's the fit right there.
And what you had on, Mr. Thomas?
I had a Dickie outfit on, light brown, khaki colored Dickie outfit. I'm telling you, that's just to pay homage to my main trick daddy dollars. That's what them young boys wear down in Miami.
Yeah, did y'all stop by Sundays and get something to eat?
Yes, sir. Stopped by Sunday, got some fried ribs, because we was out there fishing all day. I didn't get a chance to barbecue, so we stopped by Sunday, got fried ribs, some yellow rice, some collard greens, mac and cheese, and I took my blood pressure pills and put it in that Kool-Aid they give you.
Yeah, right.
And Mr. Thomas, what song you want to sing for all the young people out there that's on drugs and they need to stop it right now, Mr. Thomas?
Right now.
Well, see, I want to play this song because it needs to minister to the heart. These kids around here partying Memorial Weekend, messing around on that water, playing around with their life, messing with those drugs. Put Let's go. That's the truth. Make a living. Oh, no. You don't have to do that. Get back. This is what it do. It'll make you think. You get in the head. But before you know it, it'll kill you dead. Can't you see for yourself what drugs are doing? Listen here. Hey! Come on to Jesus! Oh, Lord. Jesus, hey! Love you.
Get off the cocaine.
Get off the crack. Get yourself together, young man.
Tell him, Mr. Thomas.
And get yourself together.
Come on.
Get it.
Oh, yeah.
You
don't have to, Mr. Thomas.
Listen, you don't have to do drugs.
That is the one and only Mr. Thomas Show. More Rickey Smiley Morning Show coming up.
News headlines, entertainment, sports. It's the front page on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. 26 minutes after the hour, y'all. The segment was being embodied by Indeed. That's right. Indeed believes that less is more. That's why they have powerful tools to help you source, screen, and hire quality people faster. Learn more at Indeed.com/credit. Eva, good morning.
Good morning, Rickey. Good morning, everyone, and happy Tuesday. I'm Eva Marcille here with a quick look at your front page news. President Biden will travel to Tulsa, Oklahoma today to mark the 100th anniversary of the Tulsa Race Massacre. Over 300 people were killed in 1921 when a white mob attacked a black neighborhood called Greenwood and burned dozens of city blocks to the ground. Biden is expected to announce new steps to reduce the racial wealth gap here in America. Meanwhile, Texas Democrats walked off the state House floor on Sunday night, blocking a final midnight vote on a bill by Republicans that would add more voting restrictions. Governor Greg Abbott has threatened to withhold lawmakers' paychecks and will most likely call a special session allowing Republicans to pass the bill anyway. Now, in world news, the world's largest meat supplier, which is based in Colorado, was hit by a cyber attack, leaving thousands without work for a second day in a row. And Republicans and politicians, in Israel have formed a new coalition in an effort to get rid of Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu. And after the declining birth rate in China, the new child allocation law will now allow families to have 3 children rather than 2. And lastly, in coronavirus news, dogs are now being trained to detect for the COVID-19 virus. The CDC has also changed its recommendations for summer camps, saying that children do not need to wear masks outside. All right, that was a quick look at your front page news. You can follow me on all social media at Eva Marcille Rock T. What's going on in sports?
All is gravy in the Navy. NBA playoffs going down, man. Utah wins again against Memphis. They lead the series 3-1. Too much Donovan Mitchell out there. Let me tell y'all something. Ja Morant is the future, but he gonna need some more. He gonna need a couple more parts, man, to get the Memphis Grizz to the next level, man. So they doing the best they can out there, Rick. You know what I'm saying?
And that's my favorite player in the NBA right now.
Yeah, Ja Morant, he's doing his thing. He's doing his thing for real, man. Washington, they stay alive. They live another day. They beat Philadelphia. Joel Embiid went down in the first quarter. He's injured his right knee. Uncertain if he's going to play in Game 5. He's got an MRI today. That could be a very serious situation. Could Washington creep back into the series? Also, we got a couple of Game 5s tonight. Boston and Brooklyn, Portland and Denver, and of course, the series that everybody is excited about, Lakers and Phoenix. Is Anthony Davis going to play? He's still injured. Phoenix Suns, CP3, he's still playing through that sore shoulder. That series is tied up 2 games apiece. Big up to Naomi Osaka, man. Number 2 ranked tennis player in the world. She withdraws from the French Open one day after she was fined and threatened for skipping her mandatory media obligations, which helps promote the sport, of course. She has been open about suffering from depression. Media sometimes makes her nervous, stressful, gives her anxiety. Mental health is very serious right now, so she determines, like, listen, I'm going to go ahead and step away from the court for a little while. So y'all keep Naomi Osaka in prayer as she continues.
Man, when I tell you anxiety is real.
It's real. Anxiety is very
a lot of
real.
time, man, you sit there with butterflies. And a lot of time, just because you're good at tennis, that don't mean that you're good at sitting there dealing with people. And people always try to say, well, that comes with or whatever. You put up there to play tennis or whatever, and I don't think that players that's uncomfortable sitting there being asked questions by, the media. I mean, of course, it's good for us because we the media.
Right.
But I wouldn't want to talk to a player or artist or rapper or singer that's uncomfortable in that setting because your uncomfort makes me uncomfortable. And I want everybody to be comfortable and be the best that they can be. So, I pray for her and I hope that she gets better,
Yeah, that's a good point you made, man. But a lot of people are saying, well, she kind of signed up for this because it goes along. It goes along with the. Here's what some of the critics are saying, and then we'll let the Brat take over from here. The critics are saying, listen, as a professional athlete, you sign these big time contracts, right? You get all this money, and then, but part of the contract is you have to do your media. You have a media obligation to sit up there and answer questions from the media.
Well, they might need to do some training on the media not to attack some of the players and the stuff that they do to the players and some of the questions that they ask the players and how the media ain't right all the time. So that being trained and going to play tennis, I just don't agree with that. Just like they say, comedians and singers and actors and rappers, well, that's what they know. They don't pay me to get insulted in the airport, or have somebody grip my ass on the way to the stage, like they do, right. Or stick a camera phone in your face. No,
come on now.
No, they don't. So that's a gray area, and it needs to be a conversation about it because people are jealous of people that's successful and make money, and some of the questioning and some of the way artists get treated and the entitlement that people have when it comes to artists is unreal. Yes. And I know how she feels and I know what she's dealing with because I've been there. So maybe people in media should have some training on when you get an opportunity to interact with an artist to make sure that you do what you're supposed to do and you be on point, instead of putting it all on the artist and the athlete.
Man, this conversation, you right.
You feel me, Brat? Am I right or wrong?
You absolutely right. Absolutely.
Yeah. Walk up to you and feel entitled and grab on you. I'm just going to get a hug. Well, I'm just going to, all this kind of stuff and know how you doing.
A lot of people think that's cute and they just playing, but it's intrusive and it's just, you just can't do that. Everybody don't think like you do.
Absolutely. And got that whole mama auntie thing. You ain't my auntie, and women. I can't tell you how many times you stand up there talking to people and they got their finger in your face and just expressing themselves, but they finger in your face. And I just be like, oh God, where did this lady come from? Who auntie that run everything? Sitting up there, white diamond perfume, just oh Lord. All right, let's do the hot spot.
The hot spot.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
So hot and that's hot. You can catch me at the hot spot. It's the BR18.
All right, y'all, it's time for the hot spot. Right now it's being brought to you by
Macy's. Tune in each week to the Undressing Room podcast, presented by Macy's, with hosts me, Eva Marcille, L'Oreal, and Dominique the Diva. We are 3 powerhouse women who are not afraid to speak our mind. Available wherever you listen to podcasts. What's up, Brat?
What up, girl? This the hot spot. I'm your girl, Brat Tat. Let me jump right into it. Comedian DC Young Fly proved that he can throw them hands and he can put them paws on you, and he ain't afraid to use them to shut down the hecklers. So over the weekend, he was performing at Tommy T's Comedy Club in Pleasanton, California.
No, not Tommy T's.
And while there, one guest proceeded to disrespect DC Young Fly. He ain't had no time for it. Onlookers saw the comedian allegedly swiftly knock the heckler the hell out with one single punch While performing, y'all. After the incident, DC Young Fly carried on with the show, and reportedly he was joking about the incident while also apologizing to the innocent onlookers. He later posted a video of the incident on his Instagram, captioning the post, I'm from the west side of Atlanta. I always stay on point just in case I had to protect myself. Pleasure to Oakland, I love y'all forever. We always have a good time, but I'm mad y'all had to see that side of me. It's unclear what exactly the heck was said to incite this altercation, but it appears as though he walked on stage during DC Young Fly's performance, and that's when it was all over. And I'm not mad at him because it's disrespectful.
Yeah.
Do you believe it could be that same man that ran up on stage on me when I was at Tommy T's?
Probably.
It's probably the same dude.
Remember when security?
I bet he won't run up
You ain't
again.
knock him out. That's why he.
Remember when security had to come and run up on stage? Ro couldn't get to the stage fast enough.
I bet he won't run up again.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
I love stories like this. That's a happy ending right there.
Yeah, man. But that
love
happened to me at the same comedy club. Like, it's a crazy dude just ran up on stage. I don't know if he was Latino, but I'll never forget. But yeah, man, it get crazy like that. But why that club? Why that club though?
Stay in your seat. That's the moral of that story. Stay in your seat because you come on that stage, you get what you get.
You know,
yes.
Don't come disrespecting the person on stage, the talent. That's so disrespectful. All right, y'all, we gotta go. Coming up next, we got the praise mix down.
Hold on. What, Gary?
If he hit the guy, you know the name.
The Rickey Smiley Morning Show, baby.
It's Talk It Out Tuesday with licensed professional counselor Yunetta Spring.
All right, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. It's Talk It Out Tuesday. Listen, man, help me welcome licensed professional counselor Yunetta Spring. Hey, good morning, Yunetta.
Hey, good morning, Ricky. Hey, y'all. What's up?
Man, we blessed this morning. I'm so excited because June is Men's Health Month. So, really excited about that. Always down with the brothers. So, I know you got something special for us this morning.
Yeah. So it's Men's Health Month, National Men's Health Month. And this segment, I just want to encourage men to take care of themselves. You know, last month we talked a lot about Mental Health Month and how important it was for us to take care of our mental health because our mental health impacts how we address our physical health issues as well. And it's all connected, so I think we need to really encourage men to really look at their health overall, right? According to the CDC, listen, y'all, men on average die 5 years earlier than women. They die at higher rates. And women go to the doctor twice as much as men, right? Wow. And I think this is so important because early detection, saves lives. So this Talk It Out Tuesday, like I said, I just want to encourage men to take control of your health. And men, all the men listening on the show, I want you to actively be thinking about how you can take better care of yourself because I think we all can do better jobs of taking care of ourselves. The reality is men are under so much stress, especially black men. And it's important to understand what stress does to our bodies. Like, it wears our bodies down, causing physical illness. I know we've all heard the phrase, like, you gonna worry yourself to death? That's not a cliche term. Like, we can literally break down our bodies by stress and worry. And stress plays a part in about 75 to 90% of human disease, right? So it's not a cliche. It's factual. Stress literally breaks down your body and creates disease in your body, right? So what I have is 3 C's. I like letters and matching and stuff. So 3 C's for men to focus on to improve their health and well-being. All right. So the first one is clarity. Men, you got to know what's happening in your body. Okay. So go to the doctor, go to therapy, because oftentimes, what we're finding is that symptoms in men don't look classically like regular, like symptoms for depression and anxiety. So it may present differently for you, so just because you feel fine doesn't mean you are. So go anyway, get checked out. The next C is to communicate. Men need safe spaces to take their mask off without judgment and talk about how they feel without being labeled as weak or without their feelings being picked apart or minimized, right? So being able to communicate and have that safe space. And the last one is care. Men need self-care. We talk a lot about self-care. I talk a lot about self-care. But, what I'm finding a lot of the content around self-care is geared towards women. And self-care is not gender specific. Men need self-care too. So it's important that we encourage the men in our lives to really care for themselves. Okay? So, for the men, I want to hear from you. Do you feel comfortable with caring for yourself? Do you feel comfortable with talking about your mental health or going to the doctor? If so, what makes you feel comfortable? If you don't feel comfortable, what makes you feel uncomfortable with it? We need to know so that we can do better and encourage men and support them. Because, we all need to take care of ourselves.
Yeah, I'll piggyback off of that one. Men really, there is a serious problem with men not going to the doctor and not going getting checkups. And then by the time we go to the doctor, you're dealing with something, and it's way too late. A lot of our, family members and, have passed away. When if they had went to the doctor and gotten the treatments or whatever, when things were in stage 1 or when they could just knock it out, a lot of people would have. Because I'm telling you, man, it's just like Dr. MJ Collier said, not taking your vitamins or whatever. You're not getting the nutrients that you used to get in foods because you're just not. I can't get into the science of you're just not. So what I just want to encourage people to to make sure that you take your vitamins, your vitamin D, 5,000 international units every day, your probiotic, your omega fish oil, anti-inflammatory, your zinc. Take your vitamins, 1,000 milligrams vitamin C every single day for the rest of your life because, a healthy body helps with mental health. You know what I'm saying? So I really appreciate this segment today. And if anybody want to reach you, let everybody know how you could be reached.
Yeah, so you can follow me on, my website is springforthcounseling.org, or you can follow me on social media at Springforth Counseling. My YouTube page is Yunetta Spring. Or if you need resources, you can text the word SPRING to 55444.
All right. Springforth Counseling. Yunetta, thank you so much.
No problem. Thank you. Y'all take care.
There it is, y'all. Counseling Yunetta Spring. All right, make sure y'all go to springforthcounseling.org. More Rickey Smiley Morning Show coming up. What up, Facebook? Listen, we about to go to Dallas. Luke was flying for the first time. You scared, Chris?
No.
You not scared? And we don't know how. You got put the mask over your nose, but they're gonna put you in jail.
Damn, that's so I got to breathe. That me done fell out before I got down here.
You need to fall out where you can stop aggravating everybody. Chris finna get on this plane.
Yeah.
You ready?
Uh-huh. I'm ready.
Yeah, he did. She don't be your extension. So. You scared? You scared?
Oh.
I need to ask Chris.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to welcome your boarder flight 4157, no service for Dallas Fort Worth International Airport. Boarding process has been completed.
It's Chris' first flight.
All carry bags are placed completely underneath a seat in front of you and the
Scared?
No.
This includes any small items, ladies'
ready?
purses,
Yes.
computer bags must not be placed on your laps or between your legs. However, small lightweight items may be stored in the seat back pockets as long as they are above the passenger aisle. The fasten seatbelt sign has been turned on. Ensure your seatbelts are securely fastened at this time.
First plane. The airplane. First plane. The airplane.
Miss Jannie wouldn't let him sit by the window. Why you wouldn't let Chris sit by the window?
Huh?
How come you wouldn't let Chris sit by the window?
Because he might jump out. You got water? Water.
Yeah, they'll give you some. They'll bring some water. Nah, you don't need it. Just tell them what's up.
Hey, what's up, y'all? First play ever airplane. I love y'all. What up?
Miss Jannie got me crying. Okay, here we go.
Order Express, flight attendants beside us on the platform, cross-track. Ladies and gentlemen, please turn off insert large electronic devices such as laptop computers. And small lightweight handheld device may continue to be used in airplane mode.
Thank you. You straight?
Yes.
All right.
Dead. With the tongue out. That's our only trick. Play dead. He's already sleeping.
Hey, what up, Demetrius? I'll hit y'all back during the takeoff.